Wham, wham. Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Sausage, and these are my pork chops. If you like our music, you can find us on the Red Bird label. We'd like to be on the record, but so far we're just on the label. Right now, we're gonna take 5 and have us a little smoke. Wow, huh? All right, neighbors, take a quick smoke.
Hey.
Like this up there.
Excuse me, Dr. Sausage.
Yeah.
I'm here with a convention of 50 men here tonight. And I want to tell you that all of us think you guys are terrific.
All right. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, brothers, our fan club out here.
Yeah, we did, man.
By the way, what convention you with?
All 50 of us are with the Federal Bureau of Narcotics. Keep up the good music.
All right. Hey, listen, do you realize if you were cremated right now, that your ashes would go for $50 a lid? Oh, no. Well, if it isn't Georgia B. Good, the belle of the ball, the Queen Mary, the princess of the park. Well, how you doing, fatback?
Listen, meatball.
That's Mr. Sausage.
I signed a contract to sing with your group, and I was to be paid every week. Now it's been 3 weeks, and I haven't been paid one thin dime. And besides, I was supposed to get meal money.
Get meal money? The only man who could afford your meal money was Howard Hughes.
Oh, Lord Bottom got a point there. You know, we haven't been paid either.
Yeah, I ain't seen no green.
Wait a minute. I've been investing.
Yeah, sure. Every Friday you put in your vest.
I don't believe you. Of all people accusing me of stealing from you, you, my lifelong friend. Don't you remember when you had your first child? Well, who didn't tell your wife? Now, look, all of you get your money in due time.
Gentlemen, I've got a wonderful surprise for you.
Oh, gee, Lou, we're sorry to see that you're going to pass away at such an early age.
Well, that's not the surprise, you dumb pig. Well, anyway, this gentleman here with me is Raymond Johnson of the Starbucks Studios in Hollywood, and he's looking for a group like yours to work in a movie. So show him your stuff.
Well, it is a surprise. Nice to meet you, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Well, excuse me, but could I ask you one question?
Yes, indeed.
Mr. Johnson, I was just wondering
Oh,
if
you doesn't have to call me Johnson. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can, I get the message.
I'd like to ask you where you were born, but the club closes in an hour and a half.
Well, you see, Dr. Sausage, we's looking for a group to be in this film we's producing. So we'd like to hear you and boys here play a little something for us, okay?
All right, you got it. Now sit down there and we'll whale for you.
You got it.
And this is the whale that's gonna whale for you. Looks like Jonah's still in there. How were we?
Well, you was everything people said you was.
Terrific.
And that's why it's not going to use you. Well, goodbye.
You don't have to say goodbye. You can say sayonara. You can say ciao. You can all be the same. You can aloha, or you can shalom. You can adios. You can au revoir, or you can dingo hey say neo waka. You can say so long turkey.
Oh, he doesn't have to call me turkey. You can call me chicken.
Well, Georgia, you want to whale again?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Whale. You doesn't have to call me anything.
Thank you very much. Before we take 5, I'd like to introduce you to the guys in the band. On drums, Eddie Sticks Jackson. And on the bass, the ace, Johnny Big Boy Edwards. Hey, come on, man, this ain't no concert. And on the trombone, the big daddy of them all, Big Nick with the big saxophone. Easy, Nick. And on the 88s, the Sultan of the Irish, King of the Keys, the one and the only, Sugarfoot, Sweet Daddy, Big Cheeks, Fuzzy Fingers Garner. We call him Bernstein for short. And me, on the old licorice stick, Doc Sausage. Now, folks, we're gonna take 5. Hey, fellas, something I want to tell you. Now, the owner here at the club, he says some of you guys here been using them pills and he's getting a little nervous.
Pills?
Yeah.
No, wait, no.
I ain't accusing none of you of anything. I'm not even pointing accusing finger. I'm just gonna turn my back. If that person has any of these pills, just put them in my clarinet case. I'm gonna get a big one.
Oh, man, ain't nobody got no pill.
No, but if you got one, put it in the case,
Put it
man.
in there if you got it
Put
now.
it in the case.
Oh, give up, man. Just give up. Come on, give up.
I want to keep my job.
Oh, you know you ain't got
Oh,
more
man,
than
you
that.
got more than one pill, man. All right. That's it.
Ain't going, man.
No, you got some.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I
I saw it.
Oh, we know you not.
The pills in
Clean up, clean up.
Man.
I'm clean.
Now that's it.
Oh, man, don't take my last one.
Oh, man. Dang.
Oh, yeah.
No. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I'll see you after next intermission. Hey, listen. Is this what the owner was crying about?
That's all.
Oh, man, give me a glass of water. All right, fellas, take 5.
Yeah.
Give me...
I knew he was gonna be nice.
Not 5 of them. Gentlemen. We are graced with the presence of the owner of the club. The best, the greatest, the kindest. Bald little fire hydrant. Mr. Lou Norma, how's business?
It's like your music. It stinks.
Say what?
But I know how I can save it. A girl singer.
No way, man. We work alone.
Oh, wait a minute. I think you're going to like her. She said she worked with you once. Her name is Georgia Good.
What? That no good lard bucket? If she gained 4 more pounds, we could sell her on the hoof. She's nothing but a loudmouth, ugly, ill-tempered eat. Hello, sweetheart, baby. I see you.
Well. If it isn't Dr. Sausage, Black Lawrence Welp. Last time we worked together, you said you'd call me.
I did try and call you, honey, but the zoo was closed.
Now, look, you people. You're going to have to get along. Besides, you have a lot in common.
I say we have a lot in common. She and the band weighs the same.
Now, look. She's wonderful. She'll pack the place.
Hell, if she was alone in the room, she'd pack the place.
Listen here, you meatball. I'm sick of your insults. Now, I know you lost your lip, but if you keep talking like that, there's a good chance you're gonna lose your whole face.
Now listen, Miss Hindenburg. Only reason I'm not punching you in your mouth is because you might eat my fist.
Now, look. I got a contract with you. You'll play or get out.
All right. I'll tell you what, honey. Since we're gonna do this thing together, let's be friends. Now, why don't you relax and pull up 8 or 9 chairs and sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, before we take another 5, and I feel the need for another 5 right now, I'd like to introduce a big talent. A lady who overshadows all others. In fact, there's nobody around who could throw a bigger shadow than her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss, and I'm sure it's Miss with a face like that, Georgia Good, business fellas.
Take a notion to jump into the ocean. Take nobody's business if I do.
Here's an update on our earlier story of accountant Bernard Lavich, who fell into the Dolly Parton imprint in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater. Good news. After failing with dynamite, atomic suction, and a giant hooking crane, Mr. Lavich was finally rescued by fire department rescue squads when they decided to drill from the bottom of the imprint of Carl Malden's nose directly across to the Dolly Parton imprint. Mr. Lavich, unavailable for comment, was taken to Silverman Sinai Hospital and put into the pressure tank as he was suffering from the bends. We return you now to the Red Fox Show.
Welcome to the group. I want to apologize for all the things I said. I mean, I was just kidding with you. And I think we're going to work great together.
Well, that's better, bat face.
I deserve that one. Now, look, show you... To show you my good intentions, tomorrow is the famous New Orleans Mardi Gras parade. And I want you to be there with us.
You mean that?
You know I mean it. I said it, didn't I? And to prove it, here's $5. You go and get yourself a corsage.
Oh, thanks again, Doc.
Don't mention it.
Now you sure you got enough room for me?
As a matter of fact, we don't.
Well, where am I gonna ride?
Under us, Mean Joe Green, you're out float.
Hurry on down to my house, baby. Ain't anybody home but me. Hurry on down to my house, baby. I'm as blue as I can be. Who's on the clock? Going tick-tock, tick. Oh, come on, baby. Quick, quick, quick. You got to haul it on down to my house, baby. Ain't anybody home but me. Oh, no. Ain't nobody home but me.
I'm not jiving. That was Georgie B. Good, the world's first singing elephant. Yeah, I will admit, though, that she can carry a tune. Not only can she carry a tune, she can carry an oil tank under one arm while eating a jelly sandwich. Oh, Georgie. Georgie B. Good, the voice that launched 1,000 waiters. Well, we're gonna take 5, folks, so hang in there. Wow, wow.
How would you like to have your lips meet the back of your head?
What's the matter now?
How dare you always tell the people how fat and ugly I am? Many people have told me how nice I look.
Well, look, I'm too tired to fight and hassle over this. I apologize.
Oh, then I accept.
Well, how about me buying you lunch?
That would be nice.
Wait a second. I think it would be cheaper if I bought you a car.
I don't have to take this. I can get me a new job.
Only job you can get is pulling the Budweiser wagon.
Your only problem is you suffer from a brain drought.
Hey, by the way, wait a minute. Did you walk by my picture window yesterday, or was that a total eclipse? Gentlemen, look who's here. The club owner, our friend, our boss. The kind of man who would rent you the shirt off his back. How you feel, Lou? What can we do for you?
Well, look, now, I've been thinking this band needs another dimension.
And what might that be?
Comedy relief. I want to give my nephew a tryout with the pork chops. He's a great comic, he's a terrific impressionist, and he's really a fine, mighty fine musician.
Well, look here, you Lou. I mean, these guys here are seasoned musicians, professional. I wouldn't insult them by making them play with some kid wet behind the ears.
Well, now, about your checks this week...
Let's take a look at that youngster. Where's the little nipper?
Andy, come in here. Meet Doc Sausage and the pork chops.
Yes, Andy. How's Amos? I hear you tell jokes and stuff.
Yeah, and I also play music.
Oh, fine. Well, why don't you do a little something for us?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lou's nephew, Andy.
Thank you very much. I am very happy to be here. But, you know, one thing I don't like is too much traffic. You know, tonight I had to come here. I was on the highway, and it was so much traffic, it took me an hour and a half to get here. But, you know, talking about the terrible things, my wife, take my wife, please take her.
Really, I am only fooling. But wait. So,
My wife, she don't know how to cook. You know, her cooking is so bad, it's terrible. But I would like to do some imitations for you. So first, I would like to imitate the Archie Bunker. You stupid. Everybody so stupid. You meathead, get out of my chair. You dingbat, go in the kitchen making me the food. Everybody so stupid. Thank you very much. And now I would like to imitate Ed Sullivan. Wait until I give you the punch. Now I have to start all over again. Lose my place. You know, I am very happy to be here, but one thing I don't like is too much traffic.
Consider yourself gone.
My wife don't know how to cook. Her cooking is so bad, it's terrible.
Now, please, consider yourself gone, youngster.
But I am not finished.
Oh, I've heard enough. Now, look, cousin, get off my stage nice. See? Get out of sight and get out of my life.
I don't want to, but...
Now, listen, you got...
Look, you don't even give me a
You got to be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, man. When you get on out of here, I can't keep them from hurting you.
Hey, Doc, you were kind of rough on the kid.
You think so?
Well, you remember now, he's human. He's not a professional like us. And remember, his uncle signs out checks.
That's right, too. Hey, kid, come here. Oh, that was one. Come on. No. Nobody made fun of you. We just, you know what I mean? Come on up here. Maybe I was a little rough on you, but...
I don't know what you want
No, listen.
You know you make me feel I am not good.
No, I don't want you.
I was just trying to do my best.
Yeah.
You really don't. But you
Thank you very much. Now, for my next number, I would like to do a song which is sung every year at harvest time in the islands of the Caspian Sea.
Yo
Hello? Am I? What? Hello? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start tonight's amateur contest, I have a very important announcement to make. Could I have a fanfare, please? I'd like to announce that I, Dr. Sausage, am about to get married. Yeah, I know you're surprised. After searching far and wide, I finally found the girl of my dreams.
If she looked anything like those other girls have been taken out, she ain't no dream, baby. She's a nightmare.
If you don't stop running off at the mouth, you won't have to worry about sleeping anymore. 'Cause I'll put you in a coma.
Never mind him, Doc. Tell us about your fiancée. How's she look?
Like an angel. Wait till you see the girl. She's got long brown hair.
Yeah, growing out of her back.
How'd you like my fist to shake hands with your face?
Oh, no, Doc, I was only kidding. Go on, Fence, describe her to the fellas. Does she look as good as my wife?
What are you talking about? I look better than your wife.
When we think of it, you're right.
Wait till you see this girl. I met her a couple of weeks ago in the library. She's sweet and innocent and pure as the driven snow. Oh, man. In fact, before she met me, she was ready to join the convent. Hey, here she comes now. Don't send her.
Oh.
Hey, fellas, this is the future Mrs. Sausage, Ruby Romaine.
How you doing there? If it old ever-ready Ruby. You still got the same phone number, baby?
Hey, you know Ruby?
Everybody know Ruby. Bernstein know her, the band know her. In fact, the Fifth Fleet had maneuvers at her apartment.
I don't believe you.
Well, hi, Doc. Yeah, Ruby. Well, you know, this is Thursday night, and our amateur show's about ready to start. Mr. Raymond Johnson, the talent scout for the Starbucks Studios in Hollywood, is going to run the talent contest for us again. Take it over.
Hello, Dr. Sausage. Well, hello, Ruby. Long time no see.
Can you tell me that you know Ruby too, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Junior, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
I should have known better than to ask. I want to talk to you later about our future and the Fifth Fleet.
Well, while you was talking about the Fifth Fleet, I think I'll introduce some new acts. We have some young talent here tonight that's soon going to be climbing up that ladder to success. Our first contestant just finished a very successful tour of all the Greyhound bus stations in the country. So here he is right now, Mr. Tim Thomerson.
out there, you know there's been a lot of talk here in America about everybody being so damn macho. Well, check it out. You know what? I was born on the freeway between Los Angeles and Bakersfield, and I was raised on a mayonnaise farm. And right out the 8th grade, my brother run over me with a tractor. Well, sparks commenced and my face caught on fire. Daddy run off the porch and put it out with a rake. And then I growed up. And I went to a junior college where I majored in towels. And I minored in hamburgers. I went on down to the Golden Arches the other day, and did you ever notice the same boy works in every one of them damn places around the nation? Did you ever notice this guy?
Hi, can I take your order?
Oh, God, don't touch my food. Thank you very much. Old boy standing in front of me was Charles Bronson. I couldn't believe it, standing right there.
A zit face. I'd like 12 quarter-pounders. A large order of fries. A filet of fish. You don't have any burritos, do you? That ticks me off. You better hold the pickle and hold the lettuce. I rip your throat out. Remember, I dug 17 tunnels with my face.
Thank you very much.
He doesn't make them like that anymore. Our next contestant is a guy that does impressions, and I've seen his act, and I'll tell you the truth. It didn't impress me. So here he is, Mr. Fred Travelina.
Thank you very much, Leslie. The first impression I'd like to do is a comedian that I really think is fantastic, Red Foxx. You know Fred Foxx? Isn't he fantastic, Red Foxx? Great actor in this club, man. This is fantastic. So here is my impression of Red Foxx in a historic moment. Red Foxx in charge of the troops at Bunker Hill.
All right, fellas. We got the orders from the day. Here's the big one. Don't shoot till you see the whites.
Did you see that film on television, Godfather 1 and Godfather 2? You see that put together? Both films, I thought it was fantastic, but let's face it, we're living in the 70s, and I'm sure that our lifestyle today has got to affect that very powerful organization. So here is a scene from Godfather 3.
My son, I don't understand you. I've taught you like your brothers the secrets of the family, so that in later years you could take over from me. But you insult me, you disappoint me, my own son. You tell me you had nothing to do with the family business. Why, my son? Why?
I don't know. I guess I'm just different.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a scene from Rocky with Sylvester Stallone, but I have recast the part of a manager with someone I think best fits the part. Here's Sylvester Stallone talking to his man.
Hey, what do you want to ask me for, huh? 30 years old, my lights are gone. You took my lock away from me, now you want to ask me because I got a shot? What do you want to ask me for?
Because I need a job, that's why.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to close my segment by doing a couple of singing impressions. Here we got this great band here, and you might as well utilize them. You guys know Won't Last a Day Without You, that song? Yeah, okay. I want to do an impression of Paul Williams. Can I use the sneakers? Okay. This is my impersonation of one of the giants of our industry, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Williams. Day after day, I'm not that strong when there's no other can over that rainbow. Smallest the dreams won't come true. I can take all the madness that the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
Decided on the winner?
Well, not just yet. I'd like Ruby to help me if he doesn't mind. Will you be a judge, Ruby, my dear?
It'll be a pleasure, Mr.
You can judge all you want, just don't mention that name. And that's another thing. Don't call me honey, because after tonight, I'm not your honey. We finished.
Finish?
Yeah, finishing. What do you have to say to that?
No, he doesn't have to say we's finished. But you doesn't have to say we's finished.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're sorry that our featured vocalist, Miss Georgia B. Good, couldn't be with us this evening. She was passing by a shipyard where she was mistaken for a tanker and christened and launched.
Hey, Doc, well, since you in here, why don't you let me sing, man? Look here.
Because the last time you sang, it was to the police, and I was in jail for 3 months.
Yeah, Doc, man, why don't you give the man a chance?
Listen, Bernstein. This is my group. I don't see Bernstein and his pork chops on that drum nowhere.
And I guarantee you one thing you'll never see is Bernstein with pork chops. Wait a minute, man. Why don't you let me sing? You know I can do it.
Of course I know you can, but why I want you to stay with me, someday I'm going to have my names in lights.
The only way your name gonna be in life, you have to change it to Exit. Hey!
Well, my goodness, look who's here. Lou Norva. Lou, baby, what's the good word?
Well, the good word is that it would be good if I got somebody to take your place. But instead of that, I'd like you to meet once again the talent scout from the Starbucks studios in Hollywood, Mr. Raymond J. Johnson.
How do you do, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Junie, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Thank goodness you're not twins, or we'd be here all night.
Well, it doesn't have us all night. I was here to see some new talent. This being amateur night again and all of that.
Well, why don't you introduce the acts, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me. Say, where were those hands last? You know, there's a sign on the wall saying you're supposed to wash after each time. Take care of that. Okay, let's get on with this thing here now. Our first amateur tonight, and I mean amateur with a capital A. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the comedy of Mr. Dewey Stotts.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is my first time in the club. Okay? All right then. Uh-oh. Let me warm up here for a second, huh? Feel better. Hi there. My name is Dewey Stotts. Oh, my God, it's Dewey Stotts. Okay, settle down, settle down. What are you going to do first? Well, I thought I'd do some impressions. And we'll do it. Okay, settle down, settle down. Well, here it is. The old comic suitcase, huh? If this thing could only talk. I can. Whoa. Settle down. Ah, look what we have here. Huh? Like this stuff? It's that popping stuff. Isn't this fun? Remember in high school when you used to wake up in the morning and look in the mirror? Oh, wow. Yes, here's one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful thing. I think you'll like this. Do it! Yeah! Okay, we'll get right to it. This is little putty right here, and with this, I'd like to do another great moment for you in comedy. This is a man who just had plastic surgery done on his nose, steps out of the hospital, and guess what? He sneezes. And it goes a lot like this. Here we go. Yeah, Doc. Good job. No, don't worry about it. Good job. Yeah! That's all right. No, it's okay. And now, wrapping up this fast-paced comedy, here's Sammy Davis Jr. looking over today's script. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hey, how about some insult humor right now, huh? Because everybody likes to laugh at themselves, don't they? They sure do. You know, I saw an Indian in the audience tonight. I knew he was an Indian because he was out front scalping tickets. That's enough laughing at ourselves right now. Excuse me now, I go laugh at my doctor.
Well, what did you think of him?
Well, he didn't move very much, so he was an easy target. Okay, our next target is, our next act. Our next act is the unknown comic. And after you sees what he does, you'll see why no one will admit that they knows him. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the unknown comic.
like the show so far? Oh, wow. Just a minute. My socks are coming down. Just a second. All right. Okay. Hey, dear, the news. Sonny Bono is finally happy about the breakup of his marriage. Yeah, he found out he doesn't have to pay as much taxes. You see, he's no longer a shareholder. I gotta tell you the truth, you're lucky I made it here tonight. I didn't get much sleep last night, but I guess you can see that by the bags under my eyes. Yeah, I've had a cold all week. Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Okay. Besides that, I just got some bad news. My uncle just died drinking shellac. Oh, it's okay. He had a nice finish. All right. I'd like to do some magic for you. I'm going to show you all an amazing feat. Look at that feat. Isn't it amazing? Just kidding. Notice right here, I have an empty bag. I'm talking about this one. All right. I am now going to do this trick without any mirrors, without any props, and without any underwear. A white handkerchief, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take this white handkerchief and place it into the empty bag. There it goes. It is now in there. I am now going to take, ladies and gentlemen, a black handkerchief, put it into the empty bag with the white handkerchief. It's in there now. I am now going to blow the magic potion into the bag. Say the magic words. Abba-Kazan, Laney Kazan. Ladies and gentlemen, the black handkerchief is now white. The white one is now black. Okay, all right, you've seen the unknown comic. You've seen him do jokes. You've seen him do magic. You're saying, does he do impressions? Well, does a snake have hips? I don't know. I'd like to start off with a quick impression of a headache. Thank you. My impression of the number 4. And now, for my final impression from The Exorcist, my impression of Linda Blair.
What do I think? I think you're lucky you ran out of arrows.
Au contrary, my little licorice stick tutor. I happen to love this guy. Gentlemen, can I have the fanfare? The winner of tonight's amateur contest is the unknown comic.
You touch me again and I'll lie in my garbage can with your head.
Hey, wait, my grandfather hears about this. He'll die when he hears I win. Grandfather, come on here, Granddad. Hey, I told you he'll die.
What did you ever see in that guy?
Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you, Dr. Sausage. It's not what I sees in him. It's what I sees in his sister, Yvette. I'll be seeing you around, Dr. Sausage.
Well, with any luck, he'll be hitting the sack early tonight. much, ladies and gentlemen. That bass solo was done by a premier bass player here, Primo. Singing Italian fella. One and only Johnny Big Boy Edwards, the daddy of them all. Right now, folks, we're gonna take a little 5-minute break. But I want you people to stay in your seats because when we come back, we're gonna start our amateur hour. So if you're not here, if you're not out there, then you're gonna be a square. Hit it, wham, wham.
Hey, Doc, that was a pretty good solo, wasn't it?
Well, it was fair.
Fair? It was fantastic.
Ah, man.
In fact, I'm thinking about leaving this band. Starting out on my own.
Oh, man, you got to be kidding. You can't leave.
Why not?
Because you're a pork chop, and I'm Dr. Sausage. We're a team here. We're a family.
Yeah.
I don't look upon you as a bass player. I look upon you as my own son. You mean a lot to me. Who was it that went downtown to get your bass at the pawn shop? It was me.
That's because you're the one that pawned it.
You're missing the point, son. When I look at you, I'm full of pride. I'm full of fatherly love. I'm full of...
You're full of bull. I talked to Lou, and he said he knows some people that want to handle me, and I'm leaving this band tonight.
You can't walk out on me. If you leave this band, I'm going to tell your wife in New York with the daughter about your wife in Cleveland with the son.
Okay.
Hey, Bill, Hal, what's going on? What can I do for you?
Well, you can learn how to play the clarinet. First, I want you to meet the judge of tonight's amateur contest. You remember Mr.
Johnson.
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Junie, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. You doesn't have to call me Johnson.
I'm thinking about calling you outside and introduce you to my knuckles.
Oh, he doesn't have to do that. I was not here to meet your uncles anyway. I was here to get some talent.
Look, we're running late, so why don't you start the contest, and we'll watch from backstage, okay?
Okay, man.
Yes, we'll watch from backstage. Why don't you start this already?
Start the amateur contest. Let's get ready.
Hey, Doc, I want to be on an amateur contest tonight.
Ain't be no contest because you're not an amateur. An amateur is a person who works and doesn't get paid.
Oh, well, I'm well qualified. I've been working here 5 years and ain't been paid yet. I'm not going to play the trombone. I want to tell some jokes.
Oh, well, let me hear one of your jokes.
All right. What do you get when you cross a freight train with a cow?
I give up.
I don't know, but they chew a lot of grass. Get it?
That's terrible.
Oh, man, I got some more better than that. Who you think you are? You ain't running this thing. I'll ask the judge. Hey, can I be on the amateur contest, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me. James Johnson. Oh, okay, I get the picture.
Listen now, you can be in the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Big Nick without his big trombone. All right.
Hit that tom-tom for me. That's enough. I just want to send a message home. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back here in New Orleans once again. I just left Los Angeles, California, where I was at a $1,000 plate dinner for Mayor Tom Bradley at Chicken Delight. Here's a story about a fella died and go to heaven. And when they get to heaven, there's nobody there but the Lord and George Washington. He said, "Where's everybody?" The Lord said, "They're down below." Say, open that door and you can see him. He opened the door and a big band was playing. They was swinging and dancing and having a good time. He said, why is a big band playing down here and it's so quiet up here? The Lord said, you don't think I'm gonna book a big band for 2 people? Hey, Doc, I got another one. I'm gonna win this contest. Now, this tells a story about a white fella coming down a country road, 4 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark, and he was drunk. He said, I guess I'll take a shortcut through this graveyard. Now, he staggers in the graveyard and he stumbles and falls into a newly dug grave. And he was scratching and digging, trying to get out, but the grave was so deep he couldn't get out. He said, I'll just sit here till the workers come in the morning and they help me out. So he sits back in the grave. Now here come a black man down the same road, and he's drunk. He said, I guess I'll take a shortcut through this graveyard. Now he staggers in the graveyard, and he stumbles and falls into the same grave. And he's scratching and digging and scratching and digging and scratching and digging and scratching and digging. Now he don't see this white man sitting in the back of his grave. He's just scratching that pawn and digging and scratching that pawn. And the white man said, you won't get out. He did. I want y'all to lay out. I don't need y'all for this part. I'll do this by myself.
Was funnier than his jokes. Okay, let's get on with this thing here, huh? Our next contestant is a young man who'll never become an old man if he doesn't change his act. Mr. Gary Mule Deer.
Thank you and good evening. And now it's time for the news. From the WOC BFD TV newsroom, let it out, doesn't get any better. Once again, these are tonight's stories. Las Vegas comedian Jackie wins the coveted Yuri Gowalski Loving Cup in Toledo, Ohio tonight by somehow getting the tablecloth stuck in his fly and dragging the main course into the men's room. More women buying chainsaws, film at 11, but first, here's a word about credit. Don't carry cash, carry American Express traveler's checks. Exploding cigar kills 21. Wedding night trick breaks bride's back right after this message. Ah, you like the funny stuff, huh? Great. Here's one. One of my favorites. When I got up this morning, I took a shower, and on my right side, I used new pressed soap, and on my left, I have all this unsightly film. We're rolling. This stuff's never worked before. All right. And now an exciting scene from Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Alice? Alex Haley was adopted, film at 11. And now a big scene from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Baby Jane! Hey, babe. PJ. Here's a big scene from the hit movie Jaws. Well, I'm mayor of this town, and I say it was just a sand crab. Well, let's have some music. This next song was written by the great songwriter Larry Jackson, who now works for Sears in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Larry was the neatest boy in the 8th grade class at Flint, Michigan High School in 1952 because he could take an ice cream bar and suck all the ice cream out without breaking the chocolate. But first, a big scene from tomorrow's episode of I Don't Write This Stuff. A big scene from The American Sportsman. Pull!
Too bad he didn't bring some of it with him tonight. Let's get this junk off the stage, huh? We got things to do here. Okay, now our next contestant is a student in college majoring in philology. So she might be a little nervous, so let's make her feel at home. Here she is. Come on out, my dear.
I'm Candy, and boys, do you have my music?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight's winner is... The winner of tonight's contest is... Hands here, gentlemen! Right on top of it, ain't you? The winner is the last contestant, Miss Candy! Yes. How much talent she has, but I knows I can find her some work somewhere. See you around, Dr. Sausage.
Doc, what make her dancing any better than mine? I can do the same thing she did.
Well, go ahead.
Hit it, give me some music, that fella. Hi!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending Christmas night with Dr. Sausage and Pork Chop. This is a night to be filled with holiday cheer. That's why the band and I have been filling up with holiday cheer all day long. Hey, look, fellas, look who's here, Lou Nova.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou. Well, Lou, what did you think of our Christmas number?
It's just right for the holiday season. It was a turkey. Now, you, I'm sure, all know the talent scout from Starbucks Studios.
Oh, yes. How you feeling, Mr. Whoops? I'm not going to say his name.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Junie, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Well, thank heaven you all didn't wish him a Merry Christmas. We'd be here till New Year's.
Well, it doesn't has until New Year's. This being the regular amateur night, I was here to judge some new talent.
Go right ahead, Mr.
Now, if you call his name again, the new talent is going to be old talent.
Johnson.
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Rip. Okay, watch those hands again, will you? Okay, let's get on with this thing, right? Our first contestant wants to introduce himself, so who am I to stand in his way? Let him do it. Here he is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know, being a comedian is a lot like being a boxer. Both are involved in brutal contests. And that's what we're gonna have here tonight. I'm the challenger. My name, K.O. Kid Chernak. You're the champion. So if you like my jokes, feel free to laugh. If you don't like them, you can boo and hiss. But I'm warning you, I'm in very good shape. So at the sound of the bell, be prepared for all-out comedy, and may the best sense of humor win. Good luck to you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know, my wife just joined Women's Lib. I came home early from work one night and found her living with another man. You know, I just bought a new suit with 2 pair of pants. Just my luck, I burn a hole in the coat. You know, there was this rabbi and this priest.
Take that man out of the building. Get him out of here. Our next contestant is a very sophisticated artist, a man with a lot of class, style, and integrity, Mr. Sensitivity himself, Rip Taylor.
Sausage. Dr. Sausage. Tambourine. God, you're deaf on this side. Put your dress down. Let's go get stoned. Yay, kid! I can eat bigger turkeys than this. Now look, let us spray. Hello, Dr. Sausage. Look at this Howard Cosell's tongue depressor. I have to tinkle. Showbiz is my life. Hello. Zach, now you're white. Listen here. I'm going bats. Listen here. Ivy League football. Oh, half an Ivy League football. You pushed on me, didn't you? Oh, look at this. The drinks are on the house. Aretha Franklin sent this. All blind. Look at this. Oh, my God. Art Linkletter hitting a kid. Wait a second. For the owner of the 1937 convertible Cadillac with the zebra skin back seat, please report to the parking lot. A donkey is raping your car. I have more. This is a 7-bagger, for God's sake. Wait a minute. 1 out of every 4 Americans is mentally ill. Now take a look at the people you're with. If they look okay, you're it. Is this on? I got a new one. Cold as hell, windy outside. The rug warnings are up again. I got this hairpiece from a hind leg of a dog. I go by a tree, and this whole side goes, wow, wow. There's more. You know the 2 old maids who got on a drunk and wouldn't get off? I'm sorry, I take that back. And here's the last show. Big finish, Doctor, the big finish now. Imitation of the Waltons. Come out of the John Boy.
What's your decision?
Well, you know, it's amazing, Dr. Sausage. This is the first time we've ever had a draw. They both came in last.
Well, the amateur contest is over, and not a moment too soon.
Well, Doc, now it's time to give out the presents. We got a little surprise for you. Me and the fellas, we all chipped in together, and we got that just for you.
Here, hold this.
All right, there.
This is the fellas chipped in.
Look at that.
Oh.
Let me have it. Put it on.
That's nice.
That's nice. Oh, boy. Right on, Doc.
Yeah. Thanks, fellas. I'm touched.
Now, touch us with our present.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see now. I got your present right here. Now, this is for you.
What is it? Here, that's for you. What is this here? What kind? This is the most crummiest present I've ever seen. Why you give me that? My name is Big Nick. You got NT. My initials is BN for Big Nick. Why you give me something like this?
Well, the NT, see, that's for no talent.
Oh.
Hey, look here, big boy. Come here. Now, I know how you're a ladies' man, and you like that good cologne. So, here's a bottle for you. Put some cologne in it. Bernstein, come here. I got something for you you're gonna love. It's a year's supply of gum, and it's the flavor you like.
Yeah, how you know what kind of flavor I like?
Because I got it from underneath your piano bench.
Hey, Doc, has you got a present for me?
Yeah, I sure have. Something I've been wanting to give you for a long time. Here, smoke it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Wait a second. This thing tastes like it's got some of that alum on it.
It has. And it makes your mouth pucker up. How do you like that, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Thank you. If you enjoyed us tonight, I'm Doc Sausage, and these are the pork chops. All right. And if you didn't enjoy us, I'm Fred Waring, and these are the Pennsylvanians.
Now, why would you call us the Pennsylvanians?
Because you guys smell like Pittsburgh. Well, folks, we'll be back for the amateur night in 5 minutes. All right. Wham, wham, wham.
Wait, hold it, Doc, just a second.
What can I do for you?
It's about that watch you sold me yesterday.
Oh, yes, that fine imported timepiece. By the way, there's one feature that I forgot to tell you about. It's also a stopwatch.
Yeah, that's my complaint. 5 minutes after I bought it, it stopped. The minute hand fell off to 5, to 4, to 8, to 3, the band broke, and the crystal cracked.
Perfect, I can understand this. It's a switch made.
Just because the insides are made of chocolate don't make it Swiss. I want my money back.
No way, no way.
I want my $50 because you said satisfaction guaranteed.
Well, I got your $50 in my pocket, and I guarantee you I'm satisfied completely.
Doc, it's Thursday night, and you know what that means, amateur night. And once again, we have our judge from the Starbucks studios in Hollywood, California.
Well, how are you this week, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Junie, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you don't have to call me Johnson. I believe that you asked me how I is, Dr. Sausage. Well, I'll tell you how I is.
Well, that was about 10 minutes ago I asked you that.
Well, I'll tell you this time right now, I is fine. I's tip-top shape, I's ready for action, I's the pick of the litter, I's priced to move tonight. Because tonight is the semifinals in the amateur contest here at the club.
Yes, and who is this, your half-brother?
Oh, no, this is his partner, Mr. William T. Olson.
Oh, well, how are you, Mr. Olson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Oakland. Call me. My name is William T. Oakland, and you can call me Willie.
I'm sorry he cut you short on that. That's the kind of guy he is, you know.
Hell, his name is bigger than he is.
Well, let's get these festivities started here, boys. Let's go. Fanfare. Now, our first semifinalist tonight is a man that doesn't need an introduction. He just needs an act. Here he is, Mr. John Toomey.
We're going to try to add a little class to this place tonight, so I'm going to play a classical number in 3-part harmony. Can-can.
Dr. Sausage?
Yeah, I said that.
You know, he has his hands with the lawyers of London.
Yeah, I kind of wish they were in London right now.
Okay, next semifinalist is, you know the old saying, there's no business like show business. Well, this guy has no business in show business. Here he is, the unknown comic.
Hey, wow, must accidentally put on my doggy bag. Hey, it's good to be here. Just flew in from Las Vegas. Got sick and nobody knew it. I'd like to do a song now dedicated to my father. Papa's got a brand new bag. That's right, I got the music in me. I got the music in me. Okay, let's get started. How did Webster invent the dictionary? He got in a fight with his wife, and one word led to another. Dear the news, Anita Bryant drove her car across a river yesterday. Yeah, she didn't want to take a ferry. Hey, if Ella Fitzgerald married Darth Vader, she'd be Elevator. You know, a lot of people think I'm immature. I'm not. Okay, let's take a break now for a word from our sponsor. Hi, I'm John Cameron Swayze, and this here is a Timex wristwatch. Excuse me. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. For you right now, ladies and gentlemen. Notice I am going to put this watch into this hand, and now I'm going to transfer this watch from this hand to this empty hand right before your eyes. All right, close your eyes. Just playing with your minds, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, Watches in his hand, empty hand. Say the magic words, Abby-Kazan, Lady Kazan. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, the watch is now in this hand. Now the most difficult part, to bring it back from this hand to this hand. Okay, all right, you've seen the unknown comic sing a song, you've seen him do magic, you've seen him do jokes, you're saying he can't do impressions. Bull. Or for you Spanish people, El Toro. Like to start off with a big impression of Paul Lynn's dog. Bouncy wousy. My impression, ladies and gentlemen, of Carl Malden's handkerchief. Okay, such a good crowd. I'd like to do some more magic for you. Ladies and gentlemen, right before your eyes, I am now going to make something appear. Look down on the floor. Right before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to make appear a shoe. Disappear right before your eyes. Watch this, just a sec. It's going, ladies and gentlemen. It's going. It's almost gone. There. Up there, it's gone. Well, it's getting late. Time for me to hit the sack.
If you think he was good tonight, you should have seen his last performance.
Well, with any luck, this will be his last performance.
Okay, our last semifinalist tonight is a lady that gives new meaning to the highway sign, danger curves ahead. Here is Miss Candy. What does you think about her, Doctor?
I'll say one thing. She certainly has enormous talent. And her legs ain't bad either.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind who the winner of tonight's semifinal is. The winner is, boys, a fanfare, please. It's Miss Candy. Candy. Well, congratulations, sweetheart. Now about that date I promised you.
Not tonight. I've been seeing too many men.
All right, honey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wait a second. I thought you said you stopped dating.
Not true. I just want to cut down a little.
I said, where the hell are you going?
Well, she might have a sister.
Hey, come to think of it, she might be right.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She must all day long. I'll do the cooking, darling. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. Well, I know I'm to blame. Now ain't that a
That was Georgia B. Good, the female vocalist that Doc Sausage and his pork chops. Georgia, come here. Wait a minute. As you know, this is amateur night here at the club. Well, since you're the professional singer here, I thought that maybe some of the members of the club would like to find out how you started in show business. How about that?
Well, I started singing professionally about 10 years ago in New York.
10 years? You've been singing about 10 years, huh?
Well, before I became a singer, I was an
apartment building. That was after she lost weight. She used to be a planet.
An actress.
Yeah, I saw you in that movie, 30 Seconds Over Tokyo. You played the part of Tokyo.
Look, you little fungus. One more crack and I'm gonna smack all the ugly out of you.
Now, that's gonna take a lot of smacking. Georgia, where did you get your talent? Is it natural?
Oh, it's just a natural talent. You see, I take after my mother. She used to sing all the time. She would even sing when she wanted me to come in for dinner. She would stick her head out the kitchen window, and then she'd sing, Sweet!
Don't do that. Quick, somebody throw us some meat.
Georgia. Oh, now look. That was an awful thing to say to her. I think you should apologize for those rude insults.
Yeah, you're right. Georgia, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Well, all right. If you promise not to do it again.
I promise. And to show you that there's no hard feelings, I'd like to invite you to a buffet dinner. I'm having it at my house tonight for the band.
Oh,
I accept your invitation. What should I wear?
A tablecloth, because you're going to be the buffet.
That's it. I quit.
You know, Lou, I think George is getting a little too sensitive.
Well, now, look, I want you to apologize to her and have her here tomorrow, because if she goes, the band goes. Now, look. All right, that's true. Give me a little fanfare here, and I'll get this amateur show started. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start the final round of the new Norvo Amateur Contest. First of all, I would like to bring out the judge, Raymond Johnson, from the Starbucks Studios in Hollywood.
Hey, excuse me, but you look very familiar. Weren't you in here about 3 weeks ago, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Junie, or you can call me Ray J, or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Yeah, you're the same fella, all right. Faceless for me, I just couldn't place the names.
Well, now you knows. I'd like to say that the winner of tonight's contest will receive an all-expense-paid tour of the Starbucks Studios. That is, if they can get out here to Hollywood.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna have to call you an ambulance.
He doesn't have to get so huffy about it. Okay, let's start this contest right now. Now, the first contestant tonight is the human tuba from Tulsa.
Thank you. My name's Ducky Davis. And I'm going to play the last 8 bars of a real old song called Asleep in the Deep. Goes something like this here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tuba. Now the second finalist for tonight is Mr. John Tooby, the hand player from Hanover. Here he is.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Johnson. And here's my rendition of Sweet Georgia Brown.
Decided who is the best amateur on this stage?
Yes, I has, and the decision was unanimous. The best amateur is... Dr. Sausage and his pork chops!
What do you mean, amateurs? We're professional musicians here. This is an insult. I demand an apology from you, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson.
That's old Doc Sausage and his pork chops. That's just great, Doc. You know something? It brings me pleasure each time of the year, about this time, to bring you here in the New Orleans Mercy Memorial Hospital a real live show, some live entertainment. Yes, sir. So just sit back, fellas, relax, and enjoy tonight's show.
Yeah, that's right, folks. This evening, Dr. Sausage and pork chops will be the main attraction. Lou and I guarantee you satisfaction.
Right.
Yes, sway with the music and move with the action because you ain't going no place because you're stuck in traction.
Here's the joke. Listen, anyway, Doc, will you get the band ready because I want to introduce tonight's MC, Mr. Raymond J. Johnson.
Oh, no, not him. Fellas, I'm begging you, please don't say his name.
No,
See,
no way.
I want to get out of here right in time for the 1980 Olympics.
Come on right in, sir.
What's with the mask? You planning to hold up the ambulance?
No, sir, Dr. Sausage.
You got something cold or you cold or something?
Again, I answers you in the negative. No.
Then why the mask?
Because I don't want to be seen with you and the band in public.
Hey, man, Doc, look, I don't allow no smoking in the hospital.
Say, who's you talking to?
He's talking to you, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, you're not gonna have to call me. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. Now, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Sonny, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me Ray J. or you can call me RJ, or you can call me RJJ, or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
While you're here in the hospital, why'd you have one of your names removed?
Which one?
Johnson.
Oh! You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay. Okay, all right, okay, I see it. I doesn't have time for this idle chit-chat anyway, and this dilly-dallying. So let's get this show on the gurney. Let's have a canter. All right. Thank you very much. Tonight I has brought you a big artist, a magician. He goes by the name of the Amazing Valentine, but I'll tell you something, the only thing amazing about this guy is that he calls himself a magician. So let's have a nice round of casts for the Amazing Valentine.
Don't move. Hey, where you're at. Everything is lovely. There it is. Hey, beautiful. And you can call me Valentine. Take your time. Always a few slow readers. What happened? Don't last long. My first trick, I'm glad you asked. Scurvy, follow me. All high-class stuff. And my first one, let's have all eyes on the basket. That's the basket over there. Small, dirty joke for the Ypsilanti crowd. Here we go. Okay, for the first, huh? Only the beginning, only the beginning. How else? Sit back, relax. The kids are fake. They're just trying to earn a little money for a hair transplant. Now, everything here in this hospital is certainly sanitized, I'll say that. Boy, they take care of it. Here's the plan. First is going to be the simple tricks. Then slowly I move into the more difficult tricks. And I pack up all this garbage, get back in the van, and play with my CB. That's my wife, Clara Valentine. 10'4". Pretty tall, huh? Tall anyhow. The magician cuts the piece of rope in half. 2 pieces. Ah, this kid's dynamite. Where the hell do they find this kind of talent? Few passes over the basket. Do all my own choreography. Simple trick of sticking the 2 hunks of rope back together again. Keep your eyes on the 2 hunks of rope. Don't get mad, only way I know how. Critical out there. There it is, cleverly done. Together. Whoops, wrong rope. Always when you want to be a hit. Silverman is out there catching me for the new network. Okay, who futzed around with this stuff back there? Take the clammy hands out of my basket. Get away from my skateboard. Boy, this sure gets the act off to a bad start. Stays that way for about 20 minutes. We go on just like nothing happened. Here's one. I saw another fellow do it one time. He was the last word down there in the rag. How do you spell relief? This fellow first showed the piece of paper. You sure that drought's over here? This fellow very neatly ripped the sheet of paper into a lot of bits. Neatly. That's the faster way. Used to be a chicken plucker. Not a hell of a lot of money, but you meet some crazy chicks. None! Fold the bits into a tight little bundle, made a few magic passes over the sheet of paper. And then he restored the sheet of paper. There's a trick I wish to hell I could. Maybe I'm not the greatest, but I am the best dressed. How do you like these tails, huh? Boy, it gets hot up here. Mind if I take them off? Pretty foxy, huh, Red? Don't take it so hard. Don't laugh. You may have pants in your cast. This is the best one. This is the best one I do, next to breathing. From the empty paper bag, I produce a little white, plump, 68-pound pigeon. First, I blow up the bag. Give them all you've got. That's all. At the count of 3. No offense. At the count of 3, the pigeon. 1, 2. You know. Come out flying. Now waiting. Up. Fly, boy, fly. A little bit too hard. Snap out of it. You know what a pigeon looks like. On with the show. Let's see what's happening with the rope trick. Yeah, good. They're getting close. Pull yourselves together. And now, here's the one you've all been waiting for. No, it's not my last one. I'll tell you when. Where'd you get these stiffs? The rabbit from the top hat. Oh, Majik, can't even say it. $2,500 for false teeth. Now the dentist tells me I need braces. Welcome to America. The rabbit from the top hat. A few passes over the hat for the old dusteroo. Inside the hat. What happened to the thing? Inside the hat. Well, if you're gonna watch that close, I don't want to play no more. Goodbye.
Get that man into surgery for immediate talent transplant.
Don't bring any more phones out here like him. I mean, these people are already sick. Last time anyone did that pull in New Orleans, they were playing quarterback for the Denver Broncos.
Well, let's skip right down to the last act and end the show with a flourish.
Right.
Now, look, I knows that you guys is in cast and in traction and that you can't move or even walk for several more weeks. So I thought to soothe those ills, we'd have a little music played by some of the finest musicians ever assembled. But unfortunately, they couldn't be with us tonight, so we stuck with these guys. So hold on to your bedpans, because here comes Dr. Sausage and his pork chops.
Yeah, right.
It's a miracle, simply a miracle.
You mean our music has performed a miracle?
No, Dr. Sausage, it isn't your music that formed the miracle. The miracle is that they stayed this long.
Well, what about him? He liked the music.
Oh, this guy here? Say, did you like the music? Hey there, I said, did you like the music?